This is SoraCarry002 or Michael Akers, and I'm going to be showing you how to play Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. You're not going to need a pick for this song because it's all finger if you're playing acoustic. If you're not, don't watch this tutorial. But it's all open until you get to the semi-solo, I guess that's what you want to call it. It's right after the break, so it's after a couple of those. Well, this is played on the low E, B, A, and E. So it's, you just strum down, but you gotta pick up. So strum with the thumb, pull up on each of these keys, or if you want to, play with each individual finger. That way you can assign each finger a key. So it's like that. But I normally just play with my index and my thumb because it's a lot easier to get down there. But anyway, you strum 3 times, I believe. It's four times before finally coming to the 9th, I believe. No, the 7th. The 7th fret on a high E. So it's my bad. I misplayed that, but it's you gotta pull off from the 7th fret, and you strum it 3 times, so it's, then you take your finger back, index, and put it back on the 7th, and then you strum down, and hammer on to the 8th fret, so it should sound like, sound like that. So, and while you're doing this, you're still strumming in the back. You're still strumming the same note pattern. So it's alright. Once you get to that part, then you slide to the 5th fret and pluck it twice. So it should sound. And then bring your ring finger down back to the 7th. Strum it once, then pull off, and then pull off again from the 5th. So it's then you bring your finger back down to the 5th and pluck it again. So it's and you gotta pull off again. Then you take your your middle finger and your index finger onto the B and A string, and then you pluck them both while having your pinky and your ring finger on the 5th fret of both chords. So it should sound like this. Or you can take your thumb and your finger, like I said. And then you take your index finger, which is kind of a stretch, so you bring it up to the 2nd fret on the D string. So you go bring your your index finger from the second down to the third, which isn't that hard. So it's while still strumming on these. So let's play this again. You play it open with these. So it's 5 with no D string. Then you strum with the D string on the second fret. Then you bring it down and strum again with the index finger on the third. Then you keep your form, but bring your index finger down to the third fret on the high E string. Then you just finger tap pretty much, and you hit. So it's 5 on both, and you gotta pull off from the third fret on the high E. So I'll play that again. Then you slide down to the 7th, and you pluck both the A and the B at the same time. So it's, then you strum the B, the A, the B, and then the A. Then you hammer off from the 5th on the high E. Then you bring your fingers down, and you got a harmonic onto the 11th fret. So it's yeah, 11. And it should be all the way down here, which means you just want to take your index finger and palm mute pretty much the last 3 keys. So you get a harmonic. So it should sound like this. Now play through the song again. And that's pretty much the ending to Nothing Else Matters. Well, the intro, my bad. But it also ends the same. Not very much with the part, whatever. I can't play it right now, so it's that part. It doesn't end that way, but it does end with that, which is the main riff for the song. So this is Sorry Kyrie 002, and I'm done with this tutorial.